You know, at least these Alliance guys have good music in their buildings. Hey, what the... Why is the prince on display in the middle of the room?
Good to see you, friend.
Good to see you too, Taylor. What are you doing standing in the corner? Get the kid a bed. Get him a bandage. He has 6 HP left. I mean, he just got his face stomped in by Garrosh. So you hesitate to wonder what may have happened, Taylor. Really? Well, the kid would be dead, Garrosh would be some kind of super Shaw monster, and all of Pandaria would be in chaos. But you know what? Thank you for the mount. I like it. And you're welcome.
We mustn't fail. Garrosh attacked my son?
Yeah, he did, Varian.
Where is he?
He ran away. He's a big pussy.
Anduin!
Oh, he's in the middle of the floor, but that's Taylor's fault.
Oh, Anduin, what were you thinking? I should have sent you back to Stormwind.
Yeah, he should have, but he's a spoiled little
He's
brat.
alive, but his bones are shattered.
Are you even listening to me?
Send for Velen. Bring him here at once.
Just get him a bed and a bandage or some goat milk or
the
something.
Tor will come down on Garrosh so hard his ancestors will reel.
Ew.
Blood will pay for blood.
That sounds gross.
Jaina.
Yeah, she's about batshit crazy right now, Varian.
I will end Garrosh for this. His horde already crumbles beneath him. We will deliver the final blow.
Gay.
Champion, you and Anduin thwarted the war chief today, and won the Alliance a critical victory. But please, leave me now. I must tend to my son, and prepare for our next battle.
Next battle? You missed this one. You know what, with Jaina going down and you blowing, I just don't know about you Alliance anymore. Hello again, all this Eatmopie, and for the Horde,
we must seize
the Horde.
every opportunity.
This is the Horde version of the incursion on the Isle of Thunder, and you may notice some similarities between the Alliance version.
Are you ready to go?
You start the quest in the same area in the Shadow Pan. You're just on the opposite side of the flight path. Yeah, no big deal. And I'll shut up so you can listen to this and laugh.
The Thunder King. He was the brutal founder of the Mogu Empire over 12,000 years ago. He united the Mogu, defeated the other Pandaren races, and founded a glorious nation with the slave labor of those he conquered. The Thunder King built a palatial fortress on the borders of his empire. We should see it soon. There, just ahead, the Isle of the Thunder King. The Pandaren are terrified that the former Emperor will try to reclaim his empire and enslave them once again. But we have our own reasons for assisting them. I will allow Lorthamar to explain. Aye! Careful! It is nearly impossible to fly anywhere near the island.
I think she just needs a Thunder Buddy. This storyline sounds a little familiar to me. Yeah. I mean, I understand that there has to be some similarity, but really? Come on. Come on. Yeah, alright, let's see what he has to say.
The Eternal Sun guides us all. As Regent Lord of Quel'Thalas, I will defend... Aethys, leave us for a moment. Hero, you have served the Horde nobly across many campaigns. I feel I can take you into confidence. Our war chief's campaign across Kalimdor and Pandaria is pulling the Horde apart at the seams. We're here to fight the Thunder King. Justice demands it, and Hellscream is too preoccupied at Domination Point to pay attention here. But in defeating him, we must seek out the source of his great power. We must claim it for ourselves, as leverage against our war chief. In the event of an uprising, we must be prepared.
Dun dun dun. So yes, he didn't actually need to throw that last line in. He could have left it open, but he did anyway. And that's great, because I really can't stand Garrosh. I really, really dislike him a lot. He's just a big dickhead. You know, and the main reason I don't like Garrosh is the whole how the Pandaren join the Horde. I mean, he's just a dick up front, and then he literally tries to kill them. And, you know, he's just a dick. I would never join the Horde if I went through that as a Pandaren. Like, I would just immediately be done with it, because Garrosh is a dick. So, yeah. Anyway, it's good that they're opening that possibility up. I know that he's supposed to be the end boss in 5.3 or 5.4 or whatever, whenever they plan on ending Mop. Anyway, this is the scenario, and it may look slightly familiar, other than the mounts and the little bit of difference in voice. But literally, word for word, this is exactly the same as the Alliance version. You're on a different part of the island, but it is exactly the same. The same mobs, the same goals, the same everything. And, you know, I'm really not sure if I'm going to continue with the Horde series of this, because it's just silly. It's doing the exact same thing over again, and everybody's already seen it, with the exception of the mounts, and I'm dealing with Sun Reavers instead of Kirin Tor. It just seems dumb. I know they've put a ton of content in 5.2, and this is a very minor thing, but I think they missed something here. They could have done a better job of making me feel Horde-like, which is something else I want to throw out there. Yeah, I've seriously been considering going Horde, at least with one of my monks. And because I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but my undead is now my dwarf, and I still have an Alliance panda as well. So yeah, I've been thinking about changing that, and you can let me know what you think. At the end, I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up, because this is boring. I did this as a brewmaster, and I highly recommend you do this as a Windwalker, because brewmasters, as good at survival as they are, their damage just is not that great in this sort of environment. You have not seen the full might of the blah 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 blah. Exactly the same. You know what? And I can cut them some slack. The devs have done such a good job with 5.2. I mean, they literally have made it. They've made the game substantially better in patch 5.2 than it has been maybe ever. It's really, really good. Even the new raid is excellent. You know, every encounter that I've done has been really good, really fun, engaging. So I can cut them some slack on, you know, giving the Alliance and the Horde the exact same little scenarios. But it's still disappointing a little bit, you know. And speaking of Horde and Alliance, I got a question for anybody that's still watching this. How many of you play Horde? If you play Horde, leave me a comment below and let me know. Because generally I play a Horde and Alliance character. And with my monk, my dwarf, well, he was actually my undead, he got my transmog set first, and he kind of became my main. All of my friends were still playing Alliance at the time, so I made him Alliance when I went to Bleeding Hollow. My brother plays Alliance and things, so it kind of worked out. And I don't have a Horde version anymore. I still have 2 level 90 monks, my first one and then my dwarf. And I've been working on gearing up my panda. But one of them is going to be Horde again. And I'm not sure which. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure even where I'm going to play yet. You know, I may make another server change. I'm not sure. But what is your opinion? Are you playing Alliance? Do you hate Horde? Do you like Horde? Do you play Horde? Let me know in the comments below what your opinion is on that. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is it's about 98% positive that I'm going to take one of my monks, I'm not sure which, to Darkspear and be part of the Monk Trainer Guild. Now, Ravage, he kind of came to me with that idea weeks ago before he actually started the guild, and I thought it was a great idea, and I had planned on being there from the start, but it just hasn't worked out yet. I'm in the process of upgrading my computer, and I just don't have the extra money to transfer to the Monk Trainer Guild. So but at the end of this week, I will, and I'm pretty sure that that's going to happen. I'm just not sure who's going yet, which of my monks is going to be there, and which one is going Horde. But yeah, anyway. So let me know what your opinions are on that, if you have one, down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Ravage and... well, it was mainly Ravage's idea, the Monk Trainer Guild. They're on Darkspear US, Alliance Guild, and right now there's a lot of people in the guild, and they're having some fun over there on Darkspear, as far as I know anyway. So I played with a few of them the other day. I did a little cross-realm thing. I had a minute, and it was fun, good times. So I plan on doing that. I plan on being a part of the Monk Trainer Guild in the very near future. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, this is literally the exact same. Now, I did lose my NPC here, and I just moved on. I shouldn't have done that. I bug the scenario, as you'll see here in the end. So I beat it, but I don't actually complete it. And I don't know if it's the PTR, and obviously we're not getting 5.2 today, which is what some people announced. Yeah. It's looking more like the second week of March we're going to have 5.2, which is a bummer, but I'd rather have it right than have it right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, whatever. But as you can see, this fight is exactly the same. It's much slower on the Brewmaster because it's a single target and he really isn't doing any damage, so I'm not building Vengeance. Yeah. So again, do this in a DPS spec. It's easy enough, and your self-healing is good enough on any class that you can easily do these. It's not meant to be hard. It's meant to tell a story, even if it is the exact same story. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna slow back down for the kill. Okay, so that is it for the first episode of the Horde version of the Incursion of Thunder Isle, or the Isle of Thunder, you know what I mean. And I really don't think I'm going to do the rest. It's just not that interesting to me. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you really want to see it, then I'll do it. But otherwise, it's not that interesting because it's identical to the Alliance. And now on to the important matter of the video. With 5.2 coming, there's so much change, and I think it's time for me to change as well. As I said, I am going to have a Horde and Alliance character again, and I need your help. So help me out. I need 2 races chosen. I think I'm moving away from the Dwarf. Although Dwarves are the best race in the game, I think I'm moving away. So here are some short little circle videos of all of the races that I'm considering. And by the way, Draenei look way better than I thought they would. Yes, that looks pretty damn good if you ask me. But I'm not sure which races I'm going to choose. So if you watch this video and you've made it this far, please leave me a comment below of your Horde and your Alliance pick for races. And yeah, if you don't, at least a Horde version. I'm still, I don't know how I feel. I may stay Panda for my Alliance character. I'm not 100% sure, but don't bother saying human because I can't bear playing a human. Once they update the character models, maybe. Now troll, on the other hand, the second best race in the game, I do like a lot, but I don't like how my tusks stick through my face. My face mask there, although it does make sense. I just don't like the way that that looks. And I do like this helmet and this transmog, so I'm going to probably keep this for a while. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Eatmopie. I'll see ya.